Hello, government contractors. Let's see how we can dominate government contracting bids faster. Winning government contracts does not have to be hard, and today I'm going to show you how to make it easy for you and your business so we can get you winning more government contracts. I'd like to start by showing you some of the challenges that I've seen a lot of small businesses face in government contracting. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want you to see which part of this process you actually find challenging. And then I'm going to show you the solution at the end so you could apply a specific solution to the problem you're facing. Now, what I've been seeing is a lot of businesses are having problems with finding opportunities, and that could be on either the federal or the state level. Once they find opportunities, a lot of them are facing challenges with breaking down government solicitations. These documents are long, lengthy, they include complex language that makes it hard to understand. And then once they find an opportunity and they understand it, it's difficult to find subcontractors that they have to call to partner with. It's just a lengthy process that takes a lot of time. And then once they do that, they have to craft a proposal that's compliant. And a lot of businesses see that it's very challenging and time consuming and hard. So these are the challenges that I see a lot of businesses face when it comes to government contracting. Let's dive deep into each one of them and see how we can fix it. First, with finding government contracts, the most popular site for federal government contracting is sam.gov, and it has terrible keyword search. In most cases, you type something, you don't get the results, or if you type something too broad, you end up getting a lot of results that is just not humanly possible to review. Then, if you have to filter by NAICS codes, they're just confusing and sometimes they just don't capture the opportunity that you're looking for and is a good fit for your business. And then once you get to search results, they're just too hard to navigate. And let me show you what I mean by that just quickly. As you can see, the search results do not make a lot of sense and it's just cluttered and it's hard. And for each one of them, you have to click on it, review a long description, go back to here and review the second one because the titles here and whatever text they have here just does not make any sense in most cases, and you have to review the description or the attachments, which makes it time consuming and difficult process. Then if you want to actually venture into state, local, city, and education government contracting websites, there are just a lot of them. I can show you here quickly. There's just a lot of them for each state. There's just a bunch of them, and if you have to go through all of this, it's just a long process that's just going to consume your time. And these websites are not better than sam.gov. Actually, in most cases they're worse. So that's the problem with finding these government contracts. Now let's say you actually did your work, you spent a lot of time, you found a good opportunity. Now the second step is you have to break it down. Let me show you an example I found on sam.gov. So if you see the description is just too long. If you have to read all of this, and as you can see, the text is not aligned and not styled, it's just too difficult. And that's just the description. We didn't even get to the 60-page solicitation document here. That's a lot of text to read, and it's also not the easiest text to read as well. It's usually has a lot of jargon that your brain just freezes, and it's normal to freeze because a lot of government contracting jargon that's just hard to process in one sitting. So it has complex language. There are detailed requirements that you can miss on. If you miss one requirement, in most cases, your bid is gone. That's it. And they're lengthy documents. As I've mentioned, we're talking about 50, 60 pages or descriptions like just the one I showed you. Now, and let's say you did that. You found the contract, you broke it down, you read the lengthy documents. Now you have the task of finding subcontractors. You might not need that, but even if you need that, it's a time consuming process just looking and finding a list of these subcontractors. There's a long list of candidates that you have to call, and then you have to do extensive research on finding their reviews, finding their website, seeing if they can do what you want them to do or not. It's just a long, lengthy process that just adds more complexity. Finally, let's say you do all of these steps, and so far you're doing 90% better than everyone else. Now you get to the time consuming, difficult beast of a task, which is crafting a compliant proposal. There's a room for misinterpretation, not understanding the requirements. You have exhaustive search that you have to do to actually write a compelling proposal. And finally, as we all know, it's time consuming. Writing a proposal is very, very difficult and time consuming. Now, by now, you probably tell me, okay, I know it's hard, and I agree with you. It's kind of hard. And I think it's a completely normal thing to feel after seeing all of this, that this is difficult, it's hard. And today I'm going to show you a solution for each one of these problems. And the solution in one word is AI. The AI solution for this problem, today I'm going to show you a tool that will resolve all of your government contracting problems, and it's called samsearch.co. Let me show you how. Now remember, the first problem we have to tackle is searching. As I mentioned, searching is not easy. Now let's say I'm looking for cleaning janitorial. So let me actually type in contracts. That's fine. I could type it, I could not type it. It's the same thing. As you can see, if I use this keyword search in sam.gov, it will not understand. It will give me 0 results. But when you have a search that understands you as a human, it will easily find you a lot of opportunities, as you can see here. That's just a lot of active opportunities because it understands what you are talking about. It's AI, it's smart. The second thing that's nice is that with each one of these results, you're getting a detailed AI generated summary. So you can quickly say, okay, I want to bid on this, or no, I don't want to bid on this. So for example, this one, you could see that the Department of X is soliciting a bid for Y. You're seeing the location, you're seeing the size of the office space, then you're getting a short notice janitorial services, that they need also short notice janitorial services, and then you are getting the NAICS code, and that it's a small business set aside. These are also very easy to understand and read. You can see the agency, the type, the set aside code, and the NAICS code. You can see when it was posted and when it's due. Now imagine if I wanted, actually, I got this idea just now. Imagine you have a solicitation like this one, where the posted date was 5 days ago and the due date is in 5 days. And you're trying to tell me that you have to find this opportunity, break it down, find subcontractors, and write a proposal all in 10 days, assuming you got on it the first day. It's it's almost impossible. That's why you need tools. That's why you need help. That's why you're not winning in most cases because your competition is using tools. They have teams that are able to do this. Now you have AI that could help you with this and makes it extremely easy for you. Now, before I go on and review this one, I would like to show you how easy it is to switch to state. And just with that, you have access to the 300 websites I showed you on a state level. And easily you can filter by your state. There we are in New Hampshire. And you will find a lot of possible opportunities for you. And it's equally good. But let's go back to federal because this one is new and I want to bid on this. Now let's click on this. As you can see here, we're getting the AI generated summary. We're getting these details in a way that's presentable and easy to understand and digest. Okay, this was posted 4 days ago. It's due in 6 days. If I had to see this on sam.gov, it's hard to read this here. That's just also something I used to struggle with, just knowing the deadline because they put all the dates in one place. Now, we are lucky with this one. The description is not that long, but we have these attachments. Now, what you can do about these attachments is you can download them and read them, but that's not the AI way that I was trying to show you. This one is 17 pages. That's not the way we do it with AI. What we do with AI, before we even read the document, we summarize it. We want to get the key information in this document. Are the details we want in this document or not? Should I even waste time or spend a lot of time on this document or not? It might not be even the main document. And as you can see, we are getting a detailed summary for each one of the documents. This one, we're getting the period of performance, the address, what the tasks, the size of the building, what needs to be submitted. This one, volume 1, volume 2, submission, email, due date. You're getting all the key information here. So you know, okay, this document has all of these important details. This is the document maybe I want to download and read. And you can also see this one. This is a different one that we summarized. You're getting here more information about period of performance, the contracting hours. So this one has more details about the services you have to perform. Now, a better way of actually breaking this and instead of just relying on the summary is using AI to break it down. That's what you can do here with the Ask Sam Search AI. Now, what this will do is it will take all of these documents and the description and all of its information, and it will have the knowledge to help you answer any questions you have about this. So what I could say here is break down this opportunity for me. Give me a detailed statement of work, what I need to perform, and all important dates mentioned. That's just an example of what you can ask the AI, but you can feel free to mention and ask whatever you want to ask, and it will get back to you with a detailed response and also with a source. So which document it got this information from. So this way you are guaranteed that it's not making stuff up. It's backing up all the information with a source. Now you can dwell on each one of these details even more. You can say, for example, what are the submission requirements? And here we're getting that there are two distinct volumes that we have to submit. Volume 1 is the technical proposal, and I'm assuming volume 2 it would include something about the pricing. Volume 2, yeah, is the price proposal. And then you're getting here the submission format. So you can ask more questions about, for example, here the statement of work contract involves providing comprehensive janitorial services. So I could say the services encompasses the cleaning of approximately 47,000 square feet of office space. So I could say, for example, what needs cleaning in the office space. So this way you can break it down with question and answer. You are asking questions and it's replying back with easy to understand language, and it's very concise and precise. So this way you're not spending a lot of time reading long documents. As you can see, we are getting exactly a detailed cleaning tasks that we have to perform: office lobby, conference room, restroom, lunch, and break rooms. Now I have kind of details about this opportunity. I like it. I think I can submit a bid for it. But before I do that, I need to find subcontractors. So now, instead of going online and doing your research by yourself and spending a lot of time looking up businesses, finding their websites, finding their reviews, what you can do is you can just scroll down, spend 2 seconds scrolling down, clicking on subcontractors. And just like that, you are getting a long list, as you can see here, 12 potential subcontractors with their name, location, opening hours, number of reviews. And when you click on each one of these, as you can see, this one has 100 views. Let's try this one. Each one of these, you're getting the phone number, so you can just pick up your phone and call them. You can click on their website, go to their website, and you're getting recent reviews as well. You're getting reviews by clients they had. So this makes it extremely easy to find subcontractors. You can go on their website, for example. You can click on schedule a cleaning, and you are on their online booking form. Now you might go a step further and tell the AI, draft an email in the Ask Sam Search AI, draft an email proposing this opportunity to my subcontractor, and then you mention their name. Perfect Cleaning. So we are in an age where the AI is finding the subcontractor for you, and then it's also drafting the email that you can send to them. Also, you can mention the details you want. I'm just showing you here an example. You can see you're getting a subject, an email. You can also ask it to modify it as much as you want. And here it's saying the scope of work is this. You can mention, okay, don't mention the submission requirements. Just ask them, are they capable of doing cleaning for a big office like this one, 47,000 square feet. Just like that, you're able to find it within seconds, quickly make bid, no bid decisions, ask it, summarize the documents actually first, and then ask the AI all the questions you have. Then once you like the opportunity, you can scroll down and find subcontractors, find their website, find their reviews, and draft an email. Now you might tell me, okay, this is good. Now the next step is actually generating a proposal. Now, how do we generate the proposal? Once you sign up with Sam Search, you fill in your company profile. This is a fake profile, so like if you use my address or the company name, it's not gonna help. It's a fake profile I made to show you this. Then you put in your website and it will generate a business description and next quotes for you. And then you can also upload here your documents. So you put in your case studies, your compliance documentation, your past performances, your capability statements. And with that, you'll be able to generate a proposal. Now, how does it work? It will take your documents, as you can see here, my case studies. You can choose whichever document you want to include, and then it will take here the attachments of the solicitation. For example, I don't want to include the office diagram or the office map or the wage determination. I just want to include the solicitation details. You can also, let's say you have specific pricing document or documents you did not include in your documents, you can just upload it here. Then the next step would be to generate an outline. As you can see here, we have a proposal that includes an executive summary, company overview, and we've seen in the chat that we have to include a technical proposal and a pricing proposal. So the AI was able to generate an outline that adheres to the requirements. Now what we can do here is we can modify each one of these. Each one would have a title and a writing plan that tells the AI what to write about. So we can come here and say, okay, I think the writing plan for the summary is enough. I don't need a subsection for the purpose and objective or the key deliverables. I could mention that in here. So you could see you can modify each one of these. So you could say remove this section, for example, or add whatever you want to tell the AI what to write about. And just like that, let's say I don't want this section altogether, I can modify it. I can add a new section. Let's say you see that I have to include in the company overview key personnel, mention the strength of our team. Obviously, I'm just doing an example, but you can add whichever section you see is fit. And this is easy because what you're doing here is you understood the requirements early on. So if you see anything you don't like here, you can modify, you can add, you can tweak to your liking. Now, once you're done tweaking the outline, so you can regenerate this as many times as you want, you click on generate proposal. And now it will go ahead, the AI will go ahead and generate the proposal for you. And you don't have to stay here, you don't have to wait, you can watch it write the whole thing down, but you can go and complete your searches or go about your day. And you will receive an email once it's done writing. Now, you might say, okay, it's AI and I might not like what it wrote down. Completely fair. What you can do is you can still utilize AI to modify key sections of the outline, of the proposal. So let's say here in the project objectives, I want to make this more detailed, mention the objectives required in the solicitation document. So I just highlighted a key section and asked the AI, change it, write more details. And that's exactly what it's going to do. So this way, even editing the proposal is a lot easier. You can highlight any section, say summarize, or expand on this. It has context of the opportunity in your documents. So let's say past performances, it missed one of your past performances. You could just highlight a section and say add my past performances here. So it makes editing way easier. Now, if you are serious about your government contracting business, or if you're serious about getting government contracts, then this is a no-brainer. It helps you find contracts, break them down, find subcontractors, and write proposals. And I didn't even mention how you can schedule searches. This will even make it easier to get contracts to your inbox. Now, I hope this was helpful. Get over your government contracting problems and get SAM Search if you want. I'm sure, or use AI by any means. I think use AI for your government contracting process. It will just make your life way easier. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.